thumbs up here in Race HQ. Pilots, goggles down, thumbs up. Arm your quads. Race 1 of at least 3 going live in less than 5. Great start, and this is where it really gets intense. IQ0 and BMS Thomas, one of the storylines that we're going to follow right there. IQ0 got in front of BMS Thomas. BMS Thomas not used to someone in front of him. Your leader is IQ0, looking for 2 wins, and what a great statement right here as we watch BMS Thomas in second, FPV Dog right now in third, with the rest of the field coming in hot. It is IQ0, then BMS Thomas is just like 0.7 of a second back in second. Heap C running third, then a second back, FPV Dog in fourth, Godzilla fifth, and Gang Gang sixth. That is the start as IQ0 still leading the charge, a gate ahead of BMS Thomas here in this opening round. But we love this race, blade to blade. Heap C still feeling strong, but FPV Dog is hot on the heels of Heap C right now. They still have another lap to go. IQ0 still leading after 2 now. BMS Thomas still right behind him, about 2 gates behind. IQ0 having a great start on this one, and this is lap number 3. We lost Heap C on lap 3. That moves FPV Dog up into third, and BMS Thomas crashing out, which is now moving FPV Dog up into second, and limping across the line just barely. IQ0, 3 laps in 1:10 for IQ0. Got an ace to chase. His name is IQ0, and he says hello to you. Pilots, destinies, and your thumb tips. Looking for 2 wins. Anyone with a chance to be our champion. Let's go green. Arm your quads. Live on the tone in less than 5. Off to the races we go. IQ0 doing another whole shot ahead of BMS Thomas. BMS Thomas now making the pass. He gets up to the number 1 spot just ahead. Now IQ0 pulling ahead. They've traded places a couple of times. IQ0 leading through the tent. BMS Thomas leading out of the tent. IQ0 just crashed out. Now he can still get a finish point out of here. Could even get podium if those finish points matter. BMS Thomas now onto lap number 2. Feeling a little FPV Dog. Last time they met, Heap C was 4th. He's going to try and pull a 2nd this time around. Dog had a 2nd, and right now holding for a 3rd. BMS Thomas gets his first ace of the finals. This could be the last race of the 2022 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals. If BMS Thomas or IQ0 are the first to the checkered flag, they're your newly crowned champion. Pressure on. The remaining 4 pilots. 2 aces to chase. Let's push it another round. We're about to go green. Pilots, arm your quads. Live on the tone in less than 5. Go tone, and a great start here for our field. It's going to be BMS Thomas with the whole shot this time around as he leads IQ0 out into that dive gate section. Heap C running third, Godzilla 4th, Gang Gang in 5th, and FPV Dog sitting back at the line, watching things happen. Now, IQ0 just about made a pass by BMS Thomas. BMS Thomas able to hold him off. That is lap 1 just about done, which is BMS Thomas half a second ahead of IQ0 after 1 lap down. And Heap C running third. He is only about 1 second back from the BMS Thomas and IQ0 show up at the front of the line. On board with IQ0, we got a little glimpse of BMS Thomas right in front of him here on lap number 2, trying to keep that pressure on for another lap and a half. This could be to decide who's our champion. They're 0.7 of a second apart. Still BMS Thomas over IQ0 here on this 3rd and final lap of round number 3. Anything can happen, and now he's inching close. We see him on the screen over the hurdle, over the Mission Boots taco. Around we go on the roadside. IQ0 is pulled ahead of BMS Thomas. There's a big push into it. Regardless, that was the last race of the afternoon. Regardless, that was the last race of the afternoon, but that will be under a review.
Oh my God!
Yeah!
That was good!
That was insane!
Oh, dude!
That footage, you better fucking have filmed that footage.
I
That
was filming everyone. Brother.
Put your head.
Woo! Yeah, right there, baby. What?
Things being brought in. It'll be reviewed.
That was cool.
Hero versus BMS Thomas. Here we go. Arm your quads. Live on the Tone in Lesson 5. Go Tone, and they are off. Deja Vu all over again. Advantage right now slightly to BMS Thomas, but IQ Zero now with a slight advantage. They are keeping it up. The club mates who race together side by side out of the tunnel. And this could be absolutely insane. A little wobble bobble. Now we open things up just a little bit. BMS Thomas a 2-gate lead, but this is only lap number 1 done. They are separated by 1.3 seconds, and out onto lap number 2 they go. And IQ Zero has reeled in BMS Thomas just a little. It was a 1.3 second deficit. Now it's about half that as they go over the mission bell. Still with another lap to go on this one. It was a hot lap for both of them as we go on to lap number 3. And IQ Zero crashing in the straightaway. He's going to recover. And BMS Thomas not really letting up right there. Remember, it is full send all. And now IQ Zero with another issue again. And it looks like he says, I'm going to take it there. It was so close, and it is going to be a final that is decided here in a race-off after one of the most climactic finishes. An inconclusive finish has now been decided. BMS Thomas, your 2022 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals champion. And a shout-out as well to your reserve champion, IQ Zero, doing almost the impossible. A heat win, an inconclusive tie, and a reserve championship as well.
Second and first. This in itself was a tough decision, and for the first time in a while, I thought we would have a different outcome. But then we had to go to the race-off. I didn't know where this would end up, and this was probably the most toughest decision of the entire competition, undoubtedly. And maybe next time, Gabe, it's second place for IQ Zero. Needless to say, you blew our minds, and that crowd screaming there, like when that happened, was amazing. No, you got to do this too. Me too, Gabe. Me too. All your buddies. And once again for 2016, 2017, 2019, and now 2022, the winner of racing at the 2022 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals is BMS Thomas. Down here first.